From the Toronto Blue Jays, Bo Bichette, Whit Merrifield, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Jordan Romano.
Leads the National League in OPS, steals, leads everybody in baseball in runs scored. He drives that one to right field, hit well to the wall and caught at the wall. What a play. Adolis Garcia Acuna can't believe it.
Absolutely incredible. Acuna's used to doing that himself out in right field, but Adolis Garcia starts things off with a terrific defensive play. He didn't see it initially off the bat, that sun giving him all kinds of problems in right field, but he finally picked it up and caught it just before it hit the fence out there in right.
He's known for his arm. That was just a heck of a play.
What a terrific effort, taking extra base hit away from Acuna.
I don't think he quite stole a home run. It was close. Now that would have been fitting if Ronald Acuna had led off the game with a home run, considering how often he does that.
Another good look at the stretch by Garcia. He didn't see the ball initially, but then stayed with it and picked it up.
1-2 pitch. Freeman drives that one the other way. Arozarena at the wall. He catches it. What, are we going to have a highlight play every hitter of the game? My goodness.
And there's that Arozarena pose. He loves this action. How about these two kids? They grew up in Cuba. They were roommates in the minors with the Cardinals, and they start this all-star game with two terrific catches.
Impossible. Truly. The best of friends. And mirror images those plays. The first two hitters of the night. Wow.
You know, you talked about a special season. We had the World Baseball Classic where Arozarena really established himself as a star.
His catcher from the Rangers. we got a little Rochambeau going between dugouts.
Gurriel and Guerrero, of course, teammates in Toronto up until this year.
So they're playing a little game before they get in the actual.
I never did either, you know.
That one hit well. Yandy Diaz to deep left. Gone. Yandy Diaz, a first-time All-Star who's going to be a dad tomorrow morning, has now gone deep in the All-Star game to put the American League ahead 1-0.
I'll tell you what, there is a baseball god. He knows Diaz is going home after this game, and you can see him rocking the baby because he's going to have a baby tomorrow, his first child. He'll go back to St. Pete. His wife is there. He came here this morning at 11. And how fitting is that a guy that's going to be a dad tomorrow hits a home run in the All-Star game, his first at bat in an All-Star game, and he goes deep.
That's amazing. I mean, literally, when he comes out of the game tonight, he's going to the airport to get on an airplane, and his wife is going to be induced tomorrow morning to have their first kid. But they had to wait an extra day so Yandy could play in this game, and now he's hit a home run.
In the replay center, and there's the foot hitting the bag. Boy, that was a terrific angle right there, and it looked like Bo might have actually made contact before Arise hits the bag. That one shows me differently.
I think he might have gotten the glove on the shin just a fraction of a second before the foot hit the bag.
As we said, he doesn't run a lot. He said, no, I beat the throw. Jonah Heim made a terrific throw. And here's another look at it. This is the one that looks like Bo tagged him there before he hit the bag.
The call on the field is overturned. The runner's out. American League will retain their challenge.
He's going to be able to score had it stayed in the ballpark.
Bo Bichette to right field. Soto will catch it. Now Perez is going to tag, and he'll come in to score. Bo Bichette, nicely done on the very first pitch. A sacrifice fly to put the American League back ahead 2-1.
Nobody in baseball has more opposite field hits than Bo Bichette, and it's not a hit, but it's a productive at bat as he gives the American League the lead. He flied out to right field in his first at bat back in the fourth inning, and this time with a runner at third, he cashes it in, and just like that, the American League is up and running.
I mean, that's big. We're already in the bottom of the sixth inning. Now Vlad Jr. a chance to add to that lead. And he swings and misses, and that is one of the longest bat throws I've ever seen.
Thank goodness for the netting now.
Wow.
Remember when everybody was complaining about putting nets up? I think everybody is happy now that they've got netting all around baseball.
I would be. Threatening not to give him his bat back. The thumb guard went flying off and the bat went flying. He did seem surprised when they called it fair. Now Dusty Baker's coming. I don't know if Romano has an injury or
There's
something.
a trainer out there. Mike Frostad, the trainer for the American League, is out there to talk to Romano. And Frostad was formerly a trainer with the Blue Jays, so they know Jordan Romano. But Baker's out there now. And obviously Frostad went out there very quickly.
I doubt even if it's something really minor, I doubt that Jordan would stay in the game.
Unfortunately, Jordan Romano is walking off the field now.
I think if there's any solace for Jordan, he's not going to be charged with a home run, I don't believe.
Yeah, I think it's more concerning that he had to leave this game with some sort of issue. Not sure what, obviously. We didn't see anything, any reaction that suggested what happened.
Just a look of Jordan Romano. I almost seemed to me when that trainer and Dusty first got out there is pointing to his lower back. Just subtly. Hopefully everything's okay. Last thing you want is for a player to get hurt in the All-Star game.
And both managers kind of echoed that sentiment when we had our meeting with him.
2-2. He drives that one to left. It is deep and it is gone. Diaz with a 2-run home run to put the National League ahead. 3-2 here in the 8th inning. He did not hit it all that hard. I mean, that exit velocity, not usually home run exit velo, but it just kept going.
He's got 9 home runs during the regular season, but that's the biggest home run of his life right here in the All-Star game to give the National League the lead here in the 8th inning. His career high came a couple years ago in 2021 when he had 18 home runs. But he connects off one of the hardest throwing relief pitchers in all of baseball.
How about that swing? And a huge smile on his face. Now a slider misses outside to Austin Riley. Couple innings. That one lined to third, caught from his knees, picked at first. A double play. Riley to Alonso. And Josh Hader, just like that, has himself a scoreless inning in the All-Star game.
Another terrific defensive play started at third base by Austin Riley and scooped over at first by Pete Alonso. Defense has been terrific all game long.
I think it's been the theme of this All-Star game. Right from the very first hitter, the defense and the gloves have shined. What a play. So from 0-2 to 2-2, Jose Ramirez waiting. The pitch. He struck him out. Kimbrel. It was not easy, but he gets the final out, striking out Ramirez, and the National League's All-Star game losing streak finally comes to an end. First win for the NL since 2012. And Elias Diaz waited the last 20 minutes to come out and celebrate. He hit the home run that ends up deciding it. 3-2 final score.
Well, David, at the start of this show, you talked about what a great first half we've had with many great moments in baseball, and how appropriate to end the first half with a terrific All-Star game. Great defensive plays, clutch hitting, clutch pitching. We've had 2 home runs in the game by guys getting their first at bat in an All-Star game. Pretty dramatic way to wrap up the first half of the baseball season.
I totally agree. And for me, the final sequence was dramatic. We got to see Rodriguez in the pressure moment, but that the defense, you know, Buck, part of the new rules of the game this year were to encourage more balls in play, let the players show off their athleticism. Let's see that big league caliber defense. And tonight on the biggest stage we saw.
Seattle, it's time now for the Ted Williams Most Valuable Player Award presented by Chevrolet. And you know, the last time the All-Star game was in Seattle, I had a certain someone right next to me who won the MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Hall of Famer Cal Ripken Jr.
Thank you so much. I was very honored to win this award in 2001 right here in Seattle in my last All-Star game. And I'm equally honored to be here tonight to present the MVP of this game's award to Elias Diaz.